We're going to take a look at SPX on multiple time frames to get a gist of what the market is doing into FOMC tomorrow, and then we'll take a look at Tesla. So go ahead and stick around and see why I shorted Tesla today. Here we go. SPX on the monthly time frame. As usual, things are chopping around for 10 months now and right back into the middle of the range. No surprises there going into FOMC. Let's go down to the weekly. And by the way, if you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that options tender logo and subscribe. All right, we have this downtrend line holding once again and pushing up on the weekly. We're pushing into the 8 EMA and the 20-week moving average, so we have some confluence there. We'll see how we react to it. As long as we're above this trend line, you can be bullish. You can be bullish anytime you want anyway, but this keeps the bullish scenario in play. And the conservative bullish play is that we get one more high here for a possible ending diagonal or leading diagonal, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, Microsoft already did that, so that's something to take note, and we'll continue to monitor. We'll see how price action goes tomorrow. We are, again, at the neutral zone at a downtrend line right here, a decision time for the market. We seem to be making a bear flag type situation here on the RSI, so something there to watch. But this can even represent what I was just talking about. We can eke out a new high here before heading lower if you're bearish. All right, let's go down to the daily. Trend is our friend. And we do these videos very often, so please hit that notification button. Okay, we have this, in a bearish point of view, ascending triangle that we broke down from, back tested, and it was testing the downtrend line, popped back above it and entering into going into that downtrend line here. Okay, so we're still making lower highs and lower lows. I put this line under here just in case. This is a place where we test to go lower. The MACD is trying to make a bullish crossover. So I see where the bulls might be looking into this and saying, hey, we're going much higher, but we have a lot of work to do. We could simply be back testing up here for a higher 1-2 setup for the bears. We could actually turn around and go down from here tomorrow. Okay, the 65 minutes going to show us a little bit better of what I'm talking about. Whether you're bull or a bear, we have a setup going on here into tomorrow. So as a bear, this is a bear flag. You see that channel. We're touching the top of that channel, rejecting off it and doing the same thing again, making a new high, eking up here. And what I see is a possible, you have either a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move, and that would mean that is a leading diagonal, and we should get a pullback tomorrow into FOMC, and then should reverse higher and much more intense to the upside. Okay, or this is possibly an ABC for A B down here, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move to complete this A, B, C retracement. And we're right into the zone. We're back into the 50%, 62% golden zone for a bear setup. That's a 1-2 bear setup. So setups on both sides, you guys. That said, let's go over to Tesla. Now, Tesla, why did we short that today? It's simple. We're into the downtrend line. Let this load up. Sorry about that. All right, so bear flag, downtrend line. Yeah, I see it's popping over a bit. You can draw it a couple different ways. I can adjust it, but either way, we're in this confluence, and we're at the point of control, this volume shelf as well. And finally, for our bearish count, we're looking at the 618 retracement, rejecting off there right now, and you have that 100% A equals C right there. So this confluence, and there's also resistance back here. This would be a 1-2 setup and so if this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then you have your wave 1, and then an ABC correction into a wave 2. It's just a setup. If we continue to go higher tomorrow, we'll have to get out of our trade. Other than that, it goes lower. And this, if this is a wave 3, we're going to go much lower, and we're going to go lower faster. So that's something to look at. We can do an extension on it. Typically, if it's a wave 3, we should see a 1.6 extension, and that would take us down approximately around this 111 area. Okay, and then what bulls will be saying at that point is that this is an A, B, C correction down to this 111, 110 area, maybe even 100, and that would mean this is a big old 1-2 setup, and then Tesla should take off from there much higher. Okay, so those are setups that we'll be looking for, and clearly we're not going to ride this all the way down to 110. We'll take the whole meat of the trade if it goes our way. And then around here will be another decision time to see if you're either bullish or wave 4 comes in, which would waste time. It'd be a sideways trade and then down lower, or we just continue to the upside. So that's what I want to show you. There's our update. Thanks for liking these videos. We appreciate your support, and have a great day. We'll talk to you on FOMC.